Hey family, thanks so much for joining me. So I wanted to bring another video. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a timeless reading. Could have happened already, could be happening now, could happen in the future. You can also use this as a manifestation reading. All you need to do is claim this as your very own. I get my information from God and from the Holy Spirit. I don't use any cards or anything. If you'd like to work with me on astrology readings, twin flame stuff, my information is in the description below. So much more we could work on as well. Um, Sometimes I'll say divine masculine and I mean divine feminine and vice versa. Use those terms as they make sense in your situation. We all have masculine and feminine energies in us. If there's anything that I left out, I will try to sprinkle it in as I go along. All right, y'all, let me go in. So I was getting into divine masculine is now desperate to figure out what happened. Um, because even though they know that it was their fault that you separated from them, they're still trying to blame something else because they don't want to face the fact that they're the reason that they're without a 10. The collective is a 10. The collective is amazing, beautiful. You glowed up in many different ways. Um, Spiritually got more powerful, looking beautiful physically in the best shape ever. Um, have a great group of people around you, the people that you want around you. You have pulled your energy back and they don't like it. Um, and again, they don't want to take responsibility for the fact that they have to live without you because they are seeing more and more every day how valuable you are, how amazing your energy is, how you attracted so many things, not only to you, but to them, but they never wanted to give you credit for it. And it's hard sometimes for them to get their words together to express to you um, if they want to apologize to you, because some of them will apologize. They will try to come back. They will try to get together with you. But for some of them, they're not going to change. For others of them, they will. They will do something better. They will do something different. So it just depends. For you, you have to use your discernment, decide if you want to give them a second chance or not. For some of them, for some collective, you will not give them another chance. And you saying, no, they was playing in my face too long, too much, and they don't deserve a second chance. And you are moving on. There's a new love coming in for many of you. For some of you, you will give them a second chance. And for some of you, they'll continue to play. For others, they won't because they realize that what they have is golden. And you're the most valuable thing that ever stepped into their life. They prayed for you, they begged for you, they dreamed, daydreamed, fantasized, all these things, like I was saying before. And yet, when they got you, for some of them, they wanted to mess around. And I was talking about this the last reading, which it's important, that they glowed up while they were with you. They went through a major transformation in a lot of different ways. Their confidence grew and they were feeling great. And they decided to explore their options because they had never felt that great, never felt that confident, never glowed up that way, never been in that kind of shape in their lives. And they were really working on themselves while you were working on you. And they knew that they had to try to become their best selves to be with someone like you. The thing is that they were not fully committed on the spiritual side for some of them, collective, to really grow the way that they need to be your match. And so I think for some of them, they concluded that they're just not good enough. And instead of them, instead of you sticking around for them to continue to hurt you, you decided to walk away. You decided to pull back your energy, your power, your attention, your communication, all that stuff, and left them in the dust. And they are still spinning from that episode with you. Um, they're devastated. They won't tell you, but they look, at your pictures. They wonder what you're doing. If you're with anyone, they're still jealous. But they don't want to treat you right. They just don't want you to be with anyone else because they know how amazing you are. And so for some of you, you will. This is why I was saying some of you will decide you're not going to give them a second chance. Some of them you will, and they will continue to play because they're not ready to stop yet. They thought they were, and then they had another transformation, another glow up. And for you, you're thinking, well, I feel like I got punished for helping someone to glow up, but no, you didn't. You dodged a bullet. You got saved from disaster by helping them glow up because you really got to see the real person, who they were, and they were not who you thought they were. Like that's something that's really important, I would say, for you, collective, that you believe so much in the good of other people, like the work that you do. For some of you are healers, you are people that speak life into others, in a lot of different ways. You might be able to predict the future. You might have a lot of psychic abilities. Um, you might have the four clairs. Um, and excuse me, they know that you're very powerful in a lot of different ways, spiritually in a lot of different ways. They know that, in a lot of ways, like they feel like, I will say, that you're better than them. And that's one reason that they also, I think, spiritually, knew that they needed to continue to do whatever it was because they didn't need to have you in a position where you would stay with them. Like God was working through them and they didn't know it totally, but um spiritually, but for them, God was working with them to make sure that you didn't pause on this person forever because they're not worthy of you, unfortunately. Now they actually put on a great show, and for a lot of people they are spiritually evolved beyond those people and probably beyond what those people will ever reach. But for you, they know, they knew when they were with you, they know now that they were no match for you. And they knew that, like, the compliments you gave them and, and all that stuff, they knew that they didn't deserve it. They knew that they were not that good of a person. That doesn't mean that they're going to transform overnight. That just means that they knew that they weren't good enough for you, and they still know they're not good enough for you. They thought they were great, and then they ran into you and they like, wait a minute, is it true that there's a real one out here? Is it true that there's a twin flame? There's a divine counterpart out here? And it's a lot of responsibility to really stay with your twin flame, your mirror soul, and treat them right and actually stay on the straight and narrow. And that is something, collective, that the divine counterparts could not do for some of you. They know that, again, they're not worthy. They're not good enough for you. They know that they're not going to achieve stuff spiritually the way that you are. They know that if they try to keep you trapped, for some of them, they would be punished for it because they knew and they know now that you're not supposed to stay with them. Um, So, for some of you, I was saying you have new love coming in. This new love is your match. They're actually intellectually, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, socially, energetically, physically, all these different areas evolve, or however we want to say it. But they are a match for you, and they are going to continue to get better. They are going to stand up in this relationship, in this union, and treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. They are worthy of you. They're afraid that um, they're going to get hurt again, but they've been on their journey trying to make sure that they become the person that they always wanted to be, the greatest version of themselves. And for you, um, collective, you continue on your journey. You are continuing to glow up. You're continuing to become the greatest version of yourself, the highest version of you. And that person recognizes that. They recognize that you're a 10. They do want to treat you right. They want to spoil you. They want to propose to you. They want you to have a family if that's what you want. They want you to have multiple homes, multiple cars, multiple everything if that's what you want. They want to take care of you, but they also want you to have, whatever you want. So if you want to continue to build businesses, the two of you could build businesses together. If you want to continue to, you know, grow, some project of yours, they want you to continue to do that. They want the two of you to continue to work together and do stuff, for the twin flame mirror soul mission as well. They want the two of you to come together and really build. They haven't found anyone like you, and they're really excited to see you, but again, just afraid, like, is the collective gonna, say that they'll be with me and then walk off? Or that because something that they, didn't see, are are you going to transform again and, decide that they're not the one for you? Are you going to act funny with them? Are you going to make a fool out of them, cheat on them, lie to them? Are you going to um, sabotage their relationship, or what are you going to do? And so it's a delicate dance that you're doing with each other, but if the two of you will continue to glow up, you know spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, you know socially, all those different areas, you continue to grow spiritually more powerful. If you continue to stay on the path, continue to prioritize and do the work that you're called here to do together and separately, then it can work. And the two of you, I think, will be really excited to continue to grow and continue to stay on this journey with each other. I think there are a lot of things that they want to do. They want to buy you stuff. They want to take you places, but they're like, okay, should I invite her? Should I not? Because she might not go if I invite her out of town, out of the country or to another continent or something. Maybe she'll be scared to go with me, whatever. So um, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they want to get you gifts, but they don't. Sometimes, they want to do things for you, but they don't because they're like, how is she going to take it? Will she take it the wrong way? Will she think I'm trying to buy her affection? So they don't say anything, but soon, very soon, they're coming towards you to, offer you gifts, maybe offer you a ring, propose to you, take you out of the country, out of town, to another continent or multiple continents, whatever. They just want to be able to spend time with you alone. Um, but they also don't want to jump the gun. They don't want to get hurt. They don't want to hurt you. So you'll see how it unfolds. I'm excited to hear about this new love for some of you. Um, of course, as always, I want to bring another video soon. Happy lightning fast manifesting. And I will end the video here. And I'm going to talk to y'all soon. All right. Love y'all. Bye for now.